Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Paulina Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. There at the top. Hopefully it's focusing so y'all can see that. Supportive Oracle cards. Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. And that is that. So, okay. Bunch of cards fell out from the bottom for you. We're going to see what that is. That's happened a couple times today. I'm like, is it the way I'm shuffling? I don't know. There's something with the information. We'll see. When it's face down, it's usually talking about like something that has to happen before you can deal with it. In some respect, either it's a complete surprise or it's like until it actually happens, you really can't do anything with it because you have to see how it actually applies when it actually happens. We had good cards starting off. Okay. Not that I really see bad cards for you, not for nothing. But you got, is that patience? Patience and release. And judgment right on top of it is how it came in. So, the patience is really interesting in my opinion. Because it's like, I feel like whatever it is, judgment goes in your favor. Even if it feels like it doesn't, I feel like over time you're going to see where it really does go in your favor. This almost feels like it might be one of those dark blessing things. It's almost like, you know, somebody breaks up with you and it breaks your heart, but then like a couple months down the road you're like, oh wow. Like actually that was actually really good. I just didn't realize how good it was. Something like that. Patience is kind of like it. I don't feel like it takes a long time for it to actually end. It just feels like your emotional involvement takes some time to let it go. Alright, so that's what we got for that. That's starting it off. Alright, that seems to be creating this whole arena for what we're going into. It's kind of like that happened, which is opening the door for this whole situation to come in. So something, you're getting out of something, it's the release, your emotional connection to it takes a little time to let go. But it is actually something really good that it's changed. This is opening a different door. Okay. All this face down stuff. Let's flip it over. There's like freaking 7 cards. Freaking 7 cards. All right. What is this? This is hunger. Okay. Let me get these. So we're going to do the tarot cards first. Star, Knight of Cups. No. Yeah. Knight of Cups. And the Devil. The Devil. What are we doing here with y'all? What are we doing here with y'all? The Devil is strong. But I feel like it's kind of like, is this the Temptation Devil? To me, that's like the Temptation Devil. King of Cups. Don't get caught up in the gender, but somebody, they do really like you. And they do really have ideas for you. But when it's lustful, because it doesn't have to be physically, sexually lustful, but like when you're dealing with that energy, like somebody sees you and they can see what you can do for them. That's the Devil card. Like, ooh, I like you. You can do this for me. That's kind of like that energy. The Star. See, they got all these ideas and they think you're the ticket. You're the ticket. You can do this for me. You are great. Oh yeah, you're free. You're free as a bird, and you could do this for me. It's kind of like ha ha ha, wrenching their hands. Ha ha ha. The thing is, you're not easy to win over. Is what I'm getting. First off, you're not easy to win over. So there's boundaries and discernment. They have to but they see an incredible amount of value with you. The fact that you're not easy to win over, it's kind of like part of the draw, because it's like they're not going to have an easy time winning you over, but they're also thinking if I get you on my side, other people are going to have a hard time changing your mind. So you're going to do what you want to do. If I can win you over, I'm pretty sure that other people aren't going to have an easy time taking you away from me. It has its own feel there. There's a little bit of delusion with that too, by the way. Something's a little bit diluted. It says discernment, but I feel like delusion. Like, they're trying to figure it out, and they think they figure you out, and they can use this to their advantage, and they like what they see, and they're like, that could work for me, yeah. but I think they're a little deluded, like delusional something. Like if they don't really understand what they're getting involved with, because Aquarius is very sharp, and like loyalty comes, like you're careful who you're loyal to. And if you find out somebody's messing with you or playing you in some way, that can change in 2 seconds. You're like, oh, wait, what? No. No. And you're kind of that one also, like, if somebody really messes with you and they think they got the better of you, you can turn that around and be like, okay, best buddy, let's be best buddies, because I got an extra grind with you. You're not the one to mess with. You're one of those signs that, like, if they really piss you off, the patience can come in a weird way, kind of like, oh, I'll show you who's really smart here. I'll show you. That can be the darker side of Aquarius. Like you don't. That's one of those signs. Like I haven't said it recently, but I'm starting to realize that you really don't want to tick them off, because they can move things around just right and mess with your mind so well. They're really good with the mental. If they want to, they can really mess with somebody. If you want to. It's in your toolbox. You can use it if you decide you need to. It's there. Hunger comes in with the pleasure. Like they keep coming towards you. I don't think they realize who they're dealing with. I really don't. They're seeing a lot they think they can get from you. They seem to think you can be an asset to them. They seem to, this devil card, like they think you can do a lot for them. Sometimes the devil card evolves into something better. This might be the original draw. And the devil card can be a very sexual card. It can. It can evolve into something better. Like that's where it's starting, but it can evolve into something better sometimes. Sometimes. When you're going into this person's approaching you at the least. Like in the sense that you're going into it like you're aware that this is happening. You're getting the Seven of Cups and this... Is that Cups? That's Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles in Sovereignty. I'm not looking for issues. My first energy... The first thing I'm getting for you is like, I'm not looking for issues. And you're like, this is flat out obvious to you. Like, yeah, I know what you think. Like, yeah, I know what you think you can get from me. Yeah, I see ya. Like, you see it. Like, and you're like, I've been down that road few times. Few times. I don't know. Sovereignty is you holding back and just kind of like, I'm just going to kind of keep this at a low simmer. I'm going to kind of keep my distance where applicable to where this person doesn't get too rambunctious. But I'll kind of let it kind of simmer here over to the side. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do anything with it, but I'll let it simmer over here to the side. They don't know who they're dealing with. Because if they think they're going to be the one in control, the thing is, Aquarius tends to be in control too. Like, they just move forward as they need to, and it's just your natural energy to usually be in control. It just happens. And they might not even realize that, so I don't think they really see who you are. They may think they can control you, which is not really an option. It's just not. Like, it's just not. Two of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like they keep trying to schmooze up to you and trying to win you over. And they see you holding back, and they're thinking, oh, that just must be their energy. That's how they go. So I'll just take my time with this one, but they're gonna be on my side. I'm gonna get them on my side. And they're making strategic decisions. Every time they do, though, you are very well aware of what's going on here. This is not a new road for you, not in the least. And you're just like, oh yeah, okay, well, that happens. You seem to be partially amused. I think it depends on the day. It's okay. It's like, I just feel like you don't want to call anything out. You're just not in the mood. It's just kind of like, yeah, I know that's going on. Yeah, so what? It's just kind of like, yeah, that's happening. Once in a while it's amusing. Other times it's just kind of like, yeah, I know. Anything they do, you see it. And I feel like as it keeps going forward, something good is coming in. I think something else is going to come in. I think something else. Like, whoever is trying to get you on their side, somebody's trying to win you over, and you're like, yeah, I know. Something else comes in. A new beginning comes in with the Eight of Swords. this energy, whoever's trying to win you over and thinks you can be good for them, it seems to be causing like a block. I do feel like that needs to be, I think you're going to have to shut that down, because it's just something else is trying to come into your life and it does seem to be blocking it. Because when I'm getting the beginnings with the Eight of Swords, like, I don't think it can come in until this other energy is shut down. For whatever reason, either it's just not approaching or it's not communicating with you. That energy is causing disruption. It's causing a block. I think that's what this is about. They're saying, because it's one of those things where you're like, yeah, I don't need to deal with that. It's just, but it's constantly there, and you're just kind of like, yeah, I know, get out of here, whatever. You're not making a disruption about it, but you're not shutting it down completely. I'm getting that you're going to need to shut it down because it's blocking something. Five of Pentacles with the unexpected is telling me you're stuck in this Five of Pentacles energy. It just, nothing seems to be clicking in. Nothing seems to be taking hold like it should. The unexpected is like, there's something here waiting. Like the unexpected, like it's like hidden behind the Five of Pentacles. It's like you can't get to this next card. You have to get through this block. You have to shut that down, remove that Five of Pentacles so this can come forward. This is blocking something. This person is blocking something, and I don't think you realize it. Because whatever it is won't approach while that is there. It's kind of like, it reminds me of a safari. Like, yeah, like as long as the jackal is running around on the field, the deer won't come out to play. They're like, oh no, there's a jackal out there. I'm not going out there. So it's like, if you're a lion waiting over to the side and the jackal's trying to get you to play with them, you got to get rid of that jackal, because the jackal is scaring away your true prey. I don't know why I used a lion, because that's, I don't know. But you know what I mean. You got to get rid of that jackal. It's scaring away what really should be coming. Your true bounty is not coming forward because that jackal is causing an issue. The power, you got the King of Cups and the acceptance. Okay, so I feel like you got to move that away, right? Move away that energy. When you try to clear this block, it's very resilient. So it's almost like chasing off that jackal, right? You chased off the jackal, get out of here, go away. You're getting them away from you. You're shutting them down, right? And you're like, okay, we're cool. And I feel like the power comes in, like the block should be lifted, but then the acceptance with the King of Cups is like, I feel like something is coming into view. And you're like seeing something come towards you, like, all right, oh, wait a minute, what is that? There seems like there's a possibility over here. I'm not sure, it's off in the distance. Seems like something's approaching. I'm getting that jackal, I don't know why I'm using the term jackal, but I am, is still like, it's still pacing the border. It's still like, what do you call that, patrolling the border? I think that's a better way to put it. You gotta really get rid of that. You have to like really shut that energy down. You gotta send it packing. The Eight of Cups is like, it's one of those things where like, I don't know if I really need to, because it seems like it might be beneficial later. I don't know. But they're saying this is really holding you back. It's like the Eight of Cups is saying it seems like there's value here, but it's not helping. It's like while that jackal is patrolling the border, whatever that is just stays. You see it, but it doesn't seem to get close enough for you to do anything with. You got to get rid of that jackal. You got to get rid of that. It's got to go. Send it packing. It seems like you're like, I'm not convinced I need to. What if I can use that information, or what if that can be an ally later? As long as that jackal is doing the patrol thing, you're not going to get your actual opportunity. It's just whatever it is. It's kind of like, again, like if there's gazelle or elk or whatever the hell they are, deer, they won't come close enough as long as they see that jackal over there. Like, I'm not going near that jackal. I'm not doing that. If you get rid of it, you can wait where you need to wait. Your opportunities will come close enough so you can actually pounce on them and do what you need to do. Whatever that means. Protection. Protection is an issue. You have to protect your new situation. The balance that's coming in is like you have to get rid of that last situation. You have to get rid of that block. It's causing a block. You got to get rid of it for the new situation to come in, for your new opportunity to come in. It's a very protected situation. It's kind of like it's almost like it's very private, and it won't approach until it feels safe. It's very private. It's just for you. If there's other people in the way, it won't come around. It just won't come around. You have to get rid of it. The protection is there. And then you got this, the path. The new path will open up for you, and you're on to your next movement forward. This is the next opportunity. This is where you should go. It's just you got to remove this block. I think the whole point of this reading is you might not realize how much this situation is holding you back. This person is blocking you from your next movement forward. And I just feel like until you move them out of the way, you're not going to realize that that was actually holding you up and keeping you from moving forward, because the next opportunity would not come forward until that was out of the way. Cool? Done? Good. All right, we're going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.